everyone. Does your refrigerator look like mine? What in the world happened? Okay, so does your refrigerator look like mine? I know some of your refrigerators look like mine. I had posted this on my community page a few days ago, and it was so funny that I had so many people say, how did you know? How did you get in my house? How did you take a picture of what my refrigerator looks like? One of my biggest pet peeves and one of my worst tasks that I do at home are, number one, my pet peeve is a messy refrigerator, like leftovers and just, when it gets out of control. Big pet peeve, drive myself crazy. And my biggest task I hate is cleaning out the refrigerator. I just don't like it. But I try and do it once a week. Like, that's just my thing. Like Saturday night, clean it out, see what's left, what do I have to use up in the next few days? What do I have to clean out? What do I have to reorganize? All that kind of good stuff. That's the norm. How many of you live a normal life? I'm so glad you do. My biggest thing that I have said for our family, I don't want to say motto, but our family's claim to fame is that we found our new normal, and it's a moving target because we live a crazy life. Now, whether you have a family of one or family of more, you still could live a crazy life. And I was so glad to see some of you say, I get it, I understand, I totally get it. I had one person leave a note that I need to aerate my refrigerator and reorganize it, and I get all that. I know that. You think I don't know that at my age? I totally get that. I do. I know. I should have a clean refrigerator. But if you're like me, life tends to take over. And let me tell you, the past 10 days of my life has drastically taken over. Some of you know my situation. I'm not going to go into grave detail, but the last 10 days pretty much have been out of control. I have 2 people on disability in my home. I have an older mom I take care of, and life has just not been a bowl of cherries. That's the best way to say it. So basically everything in my house has gone to pot. No wash has been done. No housekeeping has been done. Nothing has been done. There has been no time. All I've been doing is taking care of those that I need to take care of. So I don't live a perfect life, and I'm here to tell you that. If you think this perfect, my channel is all about perfect, no way. I am an everyday person, and I live an everyday life, and I live everyday experiences. Some days are great, and some days are horrid. And that's life. We're all living it. So if you're looking for the perfect home, this is not Better Homes and Garden. If you're looking for a real home with real people that live a crazy real life, welcome to my home. So why did my refrigerator get like that? It just did. Prior to the last 10 days, prior to that, we were just busy. And it just happened that we had to take care of, in 5 nights, 5 heavy duty tasks, let's just say. Things that just needed to get done. So we had some eating out opportunities. At my job where I work, we have events, and when I have events, there's food served, and when there's food served, the staff can get a meal. So I had meals from work, I had meals from takeout, and we just couldn't keep up with it all. That's basically what happened. And then life happened after that. My husband wasn't well. Things just went down the wrong path, and all of a sudden, the refrigerator was crazy. I don't like it because if I want to get a stick of butter, or I want to get milk, or I want to get an egg, I can't find it when it looks like that. That's it. I'm done. One thing I've learned for myself, especially living with a crazy life full of disabilities, that I have to have a baseline. And when things aren't a certain level, time to change it. So I took a picture of my refrigerator. You got to see that. It was a mess. Now come and see me cleaning it out. We'll do a quick cleanup of that refrigerator, and I'll bring you back at the end and tell you a few other things. Okay, so here we go. We did do a little tidy up. It was about 2 weeks ago. My husband really did a good job. He took the drawers out and wiped everything, scrubbed it down, Lysoled it out, bleached it out, whatever you want to call it. Really did an excellent job. So really all I needed to do was a tidy up and a sorting. So we picked these up the other day, and I mentioned I had no room in my freezer to get any more, so I've just left them in the refrigerator. I've done that before. If I'm going to use them in the next day or two, I don't care that they're defrosted. 2 takeout containers. 1 package of bacon. I put 2 more in the freezer. I found that I had 3. I paid, I think, $4.99 for this. The other 2, I paid $3 each. And I just heard, I think it was Money Mom today mentioning that bacon was on the upwards of $8 a package. So at $3, I did very well. Got some tortillas. We have some hot dogs. I'm debating freezer or not freezer, depending on what I decide to do for meals this week. I did get that ham really at a discount. That'll stay in here. I have no room in my freezer for that size, but we'll cook it down, we'll eat it up, and then I will freeze the rest in small bags. I've got 2 dozen eggs here. We've got yogurt for smoothies for my son. Those grits I had in the freezer, I need to vacuum seal them, and I just didn't want to leave them out. We're getting some warmer days, so I thought, let me throw it in here. A little bit of sauce left. This was that big bag of cheese I got the other day, so I have to put that in the freezer. But I think what I might do, I'm going to decide. So for now it's here. I don't know whether to break it up into smaller bags and vacuum seal it. This really preserves sour cream and cream cheese and cottage cheese. If you turn them upside down, they last much longer. So this expiration date was about 10 days ago. It is still good, but turning it upside down is better. And I will probably be making something with that in the next day. A couple of fruit cups, some avocado, some pickles. Then I have my cheese drawer. This is a new one for us, and my son and husband absolutely love it. Let's see if I can get the name of it here for you. There you go. Smoked salmon. And then I like the veggie one. Here is half a bag of that large cheese. I had gotten that a couple weeks ago. I picked up some block cheese. We have some sliced cheese for on the road. Some other things in here. Down here we have leftovers from dinner. So we had gone to a new barbecue, a Texas barbecue that just opened about 2 miles from the road, and my husband got fried okra, so that's left over. We got broccoli, rice, and white fish, so that will be leftovers for dinner tonight. I have extra butter that I probably will put in the freezer. These strawberries I put in here about 10 days ago, and I want to show you these. Look at this. Look at that. Perfect, right? So utilize your glass jars to preserve fruits and veggies. Look at that, 10 days. You know, strawberries go in a day or two. Well, I do need to use that up right away. We have plenty of organic milk. It was on sale. Got some juice back there. I don't know why I bought it. We very rarely drink that kind of thing, but I did. Got some almond milk for smoothies. I have crescent rolls, and I'm going to be making my sausage casserole with that. Just down here we have some salad, fresh apples, some carrots and grapes, and then someone had given me a bag of onions. That's in there. And then the next task will be my freezer up here. Yeah, it's quite packed, but up here is a lot of stuff for smoothies for my son and a lot of leftovers, as you can see. Any little bits. It was a little bit of a taco meal that I made, so I can take this out and use that for the guys when I'm at work. They can warm that up for lunch. But I think what I need to do is reorganize it. I did put the bacon in here. I put the cheese in there. There's more bacon there. This was a homemade hamburger helper I made the other day, so leftovers in there. Yeah, some fruit and nut mixture over here. This is like a deli sub sandwich meat, and I picked that up so as we do our road trips that we can use that. Some ice packs and so on. It's not that bad, it just needs to be reorganized, but as you can see, it's the freezer is completely full, and so that's what we have. That's it. So it's been reorganized, and what I'm going to do now is make a list of what is in here so I can actually plan out meals based on what's in the refrigerator and or what I need to use up. So there we go. All right, so you got to see us doing a quick clean out of the refrigerator. Right before that, as I had mentioned, my husband really did a good scrub of the refrigerator, a good wipe down with wipes, and, really sanitized it well. So it was well cleaned out. It just, in a few days, those things can happen, and it did. So we reorganized it. And the one thing is, we came home the one night, we did some grocery picked up a few things. I wouldn't say shopping. We just picked up a few things that were on sale, and we just put them in there because they're perishable items. So I put 2 packages of bacon in the freezer. I put a package of little ham slices in the freezer. I put a container. I had made a homemade hamburger helper. I've got to share that recipe with you guys. I have now made it twice, and I'm in love. It's like my favorite quick go-to meal. I got to share that with you. Leave a comment below if you'd like me to show you how to make homemade hamburger helper. Quick, easy, and simple, and delicious. I can show you that. We threw out a couple of things, but not much. There's always something. I don't like wasting food. I don't. I'm totally there with you. I don't like wasting it, but sometimes it is what it is. Food is perishable, and you just can't eat it all, and you just got to do what you got to do. I also had food in there that I picked up for our dog, Kip. I do make homemade dog food for his dinner meal. So I had chicken gizzards and chicken gizzards and liver. And I had 3 or 4 packages of that. I had some green beans, and I had some spinach, and I had a bunch of other things that are fresh produce and whatnot for him. So that all went in the crock pot, cooked that up overnight. And I guess that's about it. And then, today we've been through a rough couple of days, like I said, and today was comfort food. So I whipped up those hot dogs, browned them up in a skillet, and I poured a small can of baked beans over them. I'll show a picture at the end. It was delicious. I showed you those vegetables, and I had the buttered corn. We warmed that up. I made a bag of buttered noodles, and we had that. Was it perfectly nutritional in every way? Absolutely not. Was it comforting in every way? Absolutely. Sometimes comfort wins over nutrition. We had a great breakfast. We're going to have a great dinner. Sometimes it is what it is. You just need a little comfort and a little hug, and that's what we got. So I hope you enjoyed cleaning out my refrigerator with me. Leave a comment below. Let me know, how often do you clean out your refrigerator? And do you have any tips on keeping it organized when life gets crazy? I can keep it organized when we're just here all week, and I go to work, I'm home, and I can go in and out no problem. But when life gets nuts, I don't know, do you all live a very active life? Are you out and about quite a bit? I am, and I love it. I absolutely love our crazy schedule, but you add crazy schedule on top of, situations at home that I deal with. Sometimes it's like, it all, like, as they say, hits the fan, and the last couple days especially, it has hit the fan. So we're hoping that, praying that the Lord just gives me grace to get through it. And I was reminded today, this is the day the Lord has made, and let us rejoice and be glad in it. And to repeat that over and over. And I have to tell you, today was not a day I wanted to repeat that verse. It was not a day I wanted to say that verse. I didn't want to think about it. But I did it because I know that's what I need to do, and it got me through today. I hope that encourages your heart. We'll catch you all on the next video.